Hello and welcome to the first of 10 videos which I'm doing, which is just a basic exercise to get some experience in doing content. Basically, I volunteer for a community group, and one of the things that I'm hoping to do is to do community-based videos and discussions. So what better way than getting used to using the equipment is by doing content, which is what I'm doing. So apologize if it's all a bit random. So in my first attempt is basically, what library books did I take out? Well, the first one, which I'm just taking out of this box here, is Letters to an Unknown Soldier. What I'll do is I'll put the details of the books in the description. But basically, this is a really good example. Is somebody thought, well, there's a war memorial where there's a soldier reading a letter, so why not, as a writing exercise for people, what is the letter the soldier, that statue is reading? And so people have written. Some of them are deeply personal, where they talk about their own loss. Some people are making a sort of historical thing, saying, well, thank you for your service, World War One, and others are making more poetical, or even just what their feeling was when they saw that particular statue. So it's a really interesting kind of, and particularly if you like reading letters. So I would recommend that. But that's one of the reasons why I took it out. I'm in the process of reading it just now. The second one I took out was the Durrells in Corfu. Now, I'm of a certain age where one of the reading books when you were at school was Gerald Durrell. And I remember hating it immensely. I mean, I love the fact that he was a bit anarchic and there were like snakes in the bathtub and all this sort of thing. But I completely forgot about him until, of course, the Durrells, which was on TV recently. So this book is quite an interesting exploration of that family and their times in Corfu. It shows what happened and what happened to the various characters, and it's actually quite interesting, and I'm enjoying that. The third one I took out was about the Buttercup Dairies. Now, if you're lucky enough in your town, there's a number of Buttercup Dairies. You can see them because they usually have a green tiled image of a girl with a cow, and they were kind of like a precursor to the, dare I say, Subways and McDonald's, in that it was a company which is very identical. Each shop looked exactly like the other, but also it meant that there was a high standard. And the man, I think, quite similar to a number of people of the age, seems to have been quite community focused, and unfortunately I don't think the Buttercups survived after he passed away, but I'll find out. So that's the Buttercup Dairy. And the other one is a biography on Patricia Highsmith. Now, if you don't know, she wrote Strangers on a Train and the Ripley novels. Now, I've already actually read a biography of her, which I enjoyed, but every so often, if I'm in the mood, I'm not really a biography person, but with this one, it's interesting to sort of see a different take on that life and on her creativity, and dare I say, she's quite a larger than life character. So I thought, well, I have a wee browse through that and see. So that's the life of Patricia Highsmith. And once again, I'll put the details. And last but not least, Bloodstained Fields. This is about history of East Lothian, where I'm living. One of the things is there was a number of very major battles which very much changed the course of Scottish and British history. Of course, everybody knows some of the battles, but I mean, there's actually been quite a few. I've actually not started this. I really should have, but I'm looking forward to it, and it's got some nice pictures and locations and maps, so hopefully I'll be able to visit those soon. Now, I have to apologize. Yes, this video is very rough and ready, but this is the first of 10 kind of, just making videos for myself and just getting used to it, so if you bear with me. Anyway, thank you very much for your time, and I'll put the books on the description. Thank you very much. Goodbye.